Welcome back to a special edition of The Story Is Live in San Diego. And while we're here in San Diego, who better to talk to than the mayor of San Diego, Todd Gloria. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Welcome back to your old town.
Thank you. That's right. So I started my broadcasting career here in San Diego. At the time, he was like new in the political world, and we used to do interviews together. So this is a weird, cool, amazing, full circle moment for both of us. But let's start with the reason we came here today, Artemis.
Yes.
We had the splashdown off the coast of San Diego. What a day for the country. What a day for your city.
We have been preparing for this for days and days. So much excitement, so much anticipation. I'm told that our Air and Space Museum, our Fleet Science Center, all of them have been packed to the gills with people just coming together to enjoy the experience, the viewing here on CNN live with a group of people to celebrate this tremendous accomplishment that has many, many tiebacks to San Diego.
And it really does bring people together at a time when so much is not bringing us together. And one of those things not bringing us together is what's going on in Iran, which impacts this place more than anywhere else, because there's more defense folks here in San Diego than anywhere in the country, right?
We have the highest concentration of naval assets. 1 in 4 active duty Marines are here in San Diego. And so while we all are glued to the television, concerned about the welfare of our service members, in San Diego, that often means that's your spouse, your neighbor, or your relative. And I always have to tell you, it weighs heavily on my heart. I was visiting an elementary school earlier this week where the principal was talking about having to comfort children of service members who've been deployed, who are missing daddy and worried about his well-being. So this is deeply personal in our city. We know that our freedom isn't free, and we're very much concerned for our service members.
You think it's worth it?
I certainly know the gas prices are not worth it. I don't know that I see how this is going to resolve successfully. We'll certainly hope and root for our troops and hope that our president and others will get a result that's positive. But, it's hard to ever justify any loss of American lives. But I think right now it's very unclear why we're there. It's very unclear how we'll get out of there. And in the meantime, we worry very much about the San Diegans on ships like the Boxer and the Roosevelt Lincoln who are deployed over there and in harm's way.
You are the vice chair of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, which is all the mayors in the entire country. And you all come together to use your collective group to advocate for certain issues. What's issue number one for the nation's mayors?
Issue number one is housing. A lot of discussion about the cost of living, the affordability crisis, and that's often expressed through gas prices and grocery prices. But the fact of the matter is, the biggest consumer of any family's budget is their housing costs. And this is not just a San Diego, blue state, coastal city thing. My colleagues in Lansing, Michigan, or in Lincoln, Nebraska tell me that this is an issue in their cities as well. So the Conference of Mayors, nearly 100-year-old organization, advocates at the national level on behalf of America's cities. And in June, I'll take over as the president of the association. The first time the mayor of San Diego will lead this group, and obviously there's a lot of turmoil and a lot of challenges in the federal government right now, but we need to be a voice back there for America's cities on a bipartisan basis.
So what can be done specifically on housing that's not being done? What's the number one ask?
Well, for our federal partners is to pass the 21st Century Road to Housing Act. This is bipartisan legislation by Senators Elizabeth Warren and Tim Scott. You might think that you could never find common ground between those two. Well, it reauthorizes multiple federal programs that currently need that and modernizes many of them. One that I'm particularly excited about, here in San Diego, I'm a pro-housing mayor. I believe we need to build more housing for working and middle-class people. And what this legislation says is cities like mine that are actually producing more housing will get more federal resources. That will incentivize cities across this country to get in this game, because again, it's not just a San Diego issue or California issue, it's a national one. So my hope is that this bill has passed the Senate. We need to get it through the House, signed by the president. Doing so will reinvest in these programs. But I think it will send a message clearly to cities to build more housing. We're doing that here in San Diego, but we need every city to do it.
Mayor Gloria, great to see you. Congrats on your success, and looks pretty nice around here.
Thank you.
It's the reason they call it America's finest city, right?
That's exactly right.
We'll be right back to wrap things up from San Diego next.